It is the start of the soccer season once again, not just here in Kentucky, but all around the country. First official game of fall season here in 2025. And if we take a step back, as you see the starting lineup being announced here, around the country, take a snapshot at the end of last year. A season that ended with an all-ACC college cup and ultimately the OG women's soccer blue blood, which has a familiar Tar Heel blue tint to it. The North Carolina Tar Heels lifting the trophy once again for the 22nd national title in program history. But tonight, we set our sights a little more local here in Lexington, Kentucky. To the Wendell A. Bell Soccer Complex, or as we more affectionately know it as Bell. Kentucky starting line being announced here.
Kind of laggy.
And a lot of turnover for this squad. A lot of lost seniors, graduate seniors, fifth-year players that were huge contributors last year. We'll talk more about them. We'll give you the starting lineups for both of these teams as we get ready for kickoff. First, a little look at both of these teams and how they come into this game, how they ended last season. If we look at the visitors, Jackson State University team coming in here, they're led by head coach Dr. Ted Flogaites. A disappointing season for them last season for Jackson State. 2-5 finish and lost in the semifinals of the SWAC tournament. But this program has had some recent history. 2022, they captured their first SWAC championship ever and an NCAA tournament berth as well. And that was the season they finished 11-8-1, 9-1-1 in the conference. Dr. Ted Flogaites was SWAC Coach of the Year in 2022. So they have a pedigree. This head coach has shown that he can bring a team along and really make some noise in their conference, and hoping to get what would certainly be an upset here away from home against a very tough Kentucky Wild squad. That Wildcat squad last season, it seemed like head coach Troy Fabiano has come in from UW-Milwaukee, and every year this Wildcat team has just gotten better and better. And last year, just continuing to ascend here at home and away against other SEC opponents. I mean, so many program firsts. They were undefeated at home last season, and for the first time in 10 years, hosted an NCAA tournament game and won in the NCAA tournament first round against West Virginia. It was a historic season.
Yo, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Sorry for this lagulation. I'm sure it's their network. I don't know, but we're going to sit back and relax, watch the women's play. Their season opener.
Of this team
every time they have a commercial, I am going to mute it just for copyright stuff. So appreciate y'all coming out.
Center of midfield. I mean, you
and
go
Tigers.
And most importantly of all, the goalkeeper.
Y'all will get some color commentary from me as well. So
who was outstanding, who had penalty saves in
but
that
here we go.
shoutout against West Virginia. This Kentucky team looked to return as well. Khadijah Cisse, the freshman from Montreal, will get the start goal tonight. And this Wildcat faithful will be hoping she is that replacement for Mark Josephson. And we have the kickoff here at the bell, the first kickoff in 2025.
That was
immediately
a bad idea.
Wildcats onto it. That's number 4, Sophie Harlan, who picks up there in midfield.
Get back.
Wildcats, top of the box, and now cleared away. Tackle there. 1 out in the end. Wildcats throwing. number 6, and that's a familiar face, but an unfamiliar number. If you haven't seen her play since last year, number 6, Anna Sikorsky from Muskego, Wisconsin. Now the sophomore. She had a lot of minutes played last season and impact minutes as well. She'll be at that left back spot. Here's Thalia Moore. Pass out to Tanner Strickland.
All right, SEC Network. Let's not do this.
Going 1v1.
There you go. Good jockey. Good defense.
Continuing with the ball. Strickland tiptoeing on the end line. That ball's still in play. Hoytink drives it across the face of goal. And now cleared away Jackson State.
Gotta pay attention.
Establishing possession in the attacking third early. Here's Sky Leach, transfer into this Kentucky program. She gives the ball away there. We'll pull there in midfield, but nothing called. Our referees tonight, our official is Maggie Short. Assistant referees Corey Richardson and Luke Sabota. Christopher Sherfranz will be the 4th official. Strickland down.
Come on now.
That is something that is familiar for Strickland, unfortunately, when you're a player who likes to take up 1v1. Occasionally you'll get a unceremonious dumping down. That was the case there. That was number 7 on the foul. Ryan Hawthorne Harper, excuse me. Driven ball. That one spilled right in the 6th there, and now poked away by Jackson State. A little play action there for Valentina Glow. The sophomore goalkeeper from Jacksonville, Florida, did just enough to paw it away, but when then you thought she might grasp in her hands, and that's one of those, when it starts to pop around in the box like that, you never know where it's going to end up. Throw here for Sikorsky. You see a couple of dogs back there in the background. It is the bark of the bell tonight, so if you're a little late to this one, that's okay. So still bring your puppy and put them in the outfield over there in the grass. Every dog, no matter how old, is a puppy. They're all just good boys and girls. There's no, here's Sikorsky coming forward and dispossessed. There's Hawthorne Harper again. A little interference by our referee there. Maggie Short couldn't quite duck out way, and we'll get the drop ball to Jackson State. Driven ball, that one into the feet there of Michaela Day.
You can always go back.
Day, the sophomore from San Jose, California, going for Grace Hoytink. And I talked a lot at the top of the broadcast about new players coming in. Some of those seniors leaving the team. Hoytink was a mainstay at the right back spot for this Wildcats side last season.
Step to her.
Morrissey driving forward, let that ball off to Sophie Harlan. Harlan and Morrissey, nice footwork there. Beautiful interchange from Wildcats. Now one pops up in the end, made it into Goodlow hands.
Way to be aware.
Start to see a little spark already, though, with Wildcats attack. 1-2 attacking third. And that's some of the new players coming in and the players that 15 minutes last year combining on that side. As you scan across the formations for both of these teams, I think we're going to get a like-for-like matchup as far as the way they're arranging their offense. Here's Strickland, though. Hold that thought. Grace Hoytink getting a clump of her jersey pulled there by Kayla Day. And an easy foul call by Maggie Short. Ball was still rolling, so Wildcats will have to retake it here. Strickland already, though, drawing 2 fouls early on in this one. Just using that pace and one-point ability. She is tricky.
Welcome in, Quay. How we doing?
Here is Gabby Pareto, the freshman.
Put a body on somebody.
Florida. Pareto.
Oh, keep this on you.
Looking in there, and again, a little collision in the box for Jackson State, and Goodlow. One of those where she comes out and just not great communication, a little bit of a mix in the back between her and her center backs, and good service in by Gabby Pareto, though. Played at MG Academy, where she was a 4-year captain.
Somebody make a run.
Midwest selection. That IMG Academy, if you aren't familiar, is just a soccer powerhouse. It's essentially a campus down in Florida where players stay. And, of course, most of the time are playing soccer. It's kind of like an academy, if you're thinking of the European system. They are literally IMG Academy, and that's the way they're structured, where it's a lot about sports. And you can imagine kind of like a Barcelona's academy or a big program like that. Sky Leach on the drive forward, lays it off, left-footed curler there. Harlan and Strickland cleared away by Jackson State.
Good job.
It was Sikorsky with the curling effort and really nice looking left foot there from sophomore. And Strickland again picking up a foul and a free kick for the Wildcats in the attacking third. Tim Strickland, 16 games played last season, but certainly bouncing back from an injury that unfortunately she picked up her freshman year. 19 games started, a goal and 5 assists, and she played about triple the minutes that she saw last year in 2024. Excited to see Tanner Strickland 100% back from that injury. That freshman year in 2023, SEC all-freshman team, and she was on the Top Drawer Soccer midseason freshman.
Now somebody in that box need to get on that.
Here's Sikorsky,
right to her.
Footed curler, and that one drops in. And I think Sikorsky's gonna claim the plaudits on that one as it rolls right past Valentina Goodlow. Nothing the goalkeeper could do on that one. Beautiful service. And T. Morrissey did some nice work.
That was unlucky.
The goalie from seeing that one.
That one was unlucky. It's okay.
Sikorsky, who only had 1 goal last season and 2 assists, already on the board early.
Why wasn't anyone at the goal? I mean, they had 2 there, but
the Wildcats in 2025.
Either it got deflected or
blue smoke.
Just couldn't see the ball
behind the goal.
It's all right. Just regroup. But I think somebody got hurt.
You're in Big Blue Nation. You've got to be feeling pretty good about the start already. And Jackson's gonna huddle up and talk about those crosses in the box, whether from free kick or from the run of play. The Wildcats have just served some spicy balls in early. And now Kentucky's going to get a little bit of a help here on the sideline, as well as Jackson State trying to sort it out there and back. East Fabiano. And the team huddling around. I mean, Troy Fabiano, you look back at, as we said, a season last year.
Yep, time to make some adjustments.
And
it's a little bit too early for this.
Now,
so
the reason for stoppage, it looks like there was an injury in that ball that was played in. And Jackson State player next to goal will get some attention here. Looks like she is going to hop on one, and hopefully nothing serious with an ankle or other issue there. We'll see if we can identify that player for you shortly.
I don't know if this is the SEC network or their thing, but my goodness, Coach it's so choppy.
Flo guys over there, and they'll certainly have to make a substitution here. As we wait to see The substitution is indeed Anna Sikorsky, credited with the goal, the first one of the season for the Wildcats. Maya Singleton, unfortunately, player to make way due to the injury. And Singleton, the senior from Wake Forest, North Carolina.
Looks like we're running a 4-5-1. Might need to make that adjustment.
For a speedy recovery for her.
No, what? No, let's not do that. Come on, coach.
Ball back in play. Here's Tanner Strickland. Somehow squeaked that all through, and here's Sophie Harlan on charge 10.
Same thing. Get it out. There you go.
Jackson State not getting a lot of room to breathe here. Asia Wilson checking on. The sophomore from
the Wildcats scored in the 9th minute by number 6.
Here's Hoytink. Taking it right at Jackson State defense there. And a corner kick coming here for the Wildcats.
Mark somebody, put a body on
Strickland over there. Sikorsky to also likely curl it in with the left foot. Tanner Strickland there.
Somebody needs to get on that player right in front of the keeper. What are we doing?
Stacking players on the back of the 6-yard box.
Get in front. If they score again on this same play.
Sikorsky drifted back post. Another good-looking cross in there. Still alive in the box now. Ultimately hooked away by Jackson State. Here's Sikorsky. Strickland. Past one into Sikorsky. That one popped off. A little too much heat on that one into the box. And Sophie Harlan couldn't quite corral that one. Valentina Goodlow will roll it out. Look for the long ball. Intercepted and laid off. Catherine Rapp here on the left-hand side. Strickland almost, again, cleared out. Throw-in coming for the Wildcats. Hoytink. Hoytink Morrissey combining. Morrissey taken down. There's Michaela Day. Just leaving that foot in a little bit too much, and free kick comes for the Cats. As we've seen early on in this one, over to get is Gabby Pareto. So this last year, 2 center backs capable of serving the ball in
back to their post.
Pareto instead plays short. Here's Hoytink turning on the afterners as well.
Good stuff, Keith.
And that time, Goodlow falling on that one. And making safe harbor for one right in the hand. And as I mentioned about 5 minutes ago or so, you look at the lineups for both of these teams as far as the formations go, and I think a similar looking formation in a 4-3-3 for both of these teams. Jackson State playing maybe with two players more defensive in the center of midfield, and Wildcats maybe just dropping one lone center defensive midfielder. Maybe more of a 4-2-3-1 look. You want to get technical about it for Jackson State. And a 4-3-3 for the Wildcats. Either way, Wildcats into the box. Morrissey, beautiful touch, but drug it wide with the shot. And unfortunately, another Jackson State
someone else is hurt.
We will get a stoppage in play here. And hopeful that it is one that can be shaved off. If not, Coach Gaites is going to have a look at his bench and see what substitution needs to be made, but at least not a...
Wait, did he just say Coach Flogates?
Under her own power, like the sub in Desiree Caylah Tablata to sub on.
This ain't good.
Antonio-Lopez coming on. That is a
2 players down already.
Karime Antonio-Lopez was preseason SWAC first team. So 3 goals and had 2 assists last season for Jackson State. The senior from Murray, Utah, a key attacker for Jackson State.
See, that's what's gonna kill us right there. Is that they're always first to the ball.
If you were to highlight some players to
play by 2.
Spark Jackson State, she would certainly be one of them. Speaking of sparks, the attack, here's Tanner Strickland.
See, I can deal with that.
From behind, and another
I can deal with that
coming here for the Wildcats.
As long as she ain't gonna yellow card.
Absorbed about 5 fouls herself to start this game. You're starting to get that glimpse of Tanner Strickland, where you see her as one of those difference makers, not just here in out-of-conference play early in the season, but when you get into conference play in the SEC, you need someone who can take people on and create a spark for you. Here's Sikorsky, another curling effort.
Oh my gosh.
Just wide of back post.
She's catching them off guard. They got to pay attention.
Sikorsky with some sweet service so far to this one. Good low. Going to take a little breather after that. Not a lot. That's one of those as a goalkeeper. You look at hanging in the air and you're hoping that some center back isn't crashing in on it, putting a header past you, or that it just floats in to the side ending behind it.
This back line need to spread out.
Good low. We'll serve it away.
Put a body on it.
Again.
They are winning the 50-50 balls every time.
Again, Wildcats. Once the ball is played up into the Jackson State midfield area, the Wildcats are all over it to recover. The pressure cannot be abated so far by Jackson State side. You know, we mentioned Karime Antonio-Lopez as maybe spark for this Jackson State team. Look for Caylah Williams, number 11 as well. If she's able to get on the ball and get into the attack against these center backs, that could be an area where Jackson State has an outlet. There is Williams trying to get onto it. She does so. Tink books it away, though. Sikorsky. Now Morrissey in midfield. Laid it back. Catherine Rapp is leveled just past the midfield circle. And some of the Wildcats fans a little bit demonstrative in their shouting about the amount of fouls Jackson State has committed now. That would be the 6th foul by Jackson State. 0 by the Wildcats so far. That one, Sarah Portis stepping out, putting the shoulder in a bit too harshly. Got a motorcycle just revving up here right outside of the bell. I don't know if you heard that, but I certainly did. I hope they're coming here.
This commentator.
Their dog, strap the dog to the back. Jackson State
Good.
trying to clear it away.
Good job. Good way to clear it out.
Here's Catherine Druitt. Another turn player, the sophomore, junior back now. Lexington native slided into Hoytink. A lot of space there. Off. Here's Tylenda. Tylenda left-footed shot and
good save, Keith.
Good paw over the top there by Valentina Goodlow.
That's a good save, Keith.
That's a fun combination on that left side. That's two freshmen who usually played opposite wings last year in Alexa Tylenda and Anna Sikorsky. Sikorsky's going to play left back, Tylenda left wing, so now they're on the same side of the field and get to play off of each other a lot, which is a lot of fun. Here's the curler in. Right over the head of Truitt. Ball still alive there in the box. Strickland goes down, taken out, no foul called. Maggie Short says, play on!
Why not?
From outside there and not a
Why
bad
not take
one.
it?
And we almost had a spectacular goal from a defender. Would have been another fun one here. I already had one from a defender off the free kick. First goal of the night to Anna Sikorsky. If you were too late to start watching this one, didn't see it. Free kick from Sikorsky. It just curled into the side netting. Long ball here. Sikorsky trying to track onto it, couldn't quite get to it. Throw in here for Jackson State, trying to get this ball into the attacking third and see if they can start some possession of their own.
Throw it backwards. Throw it back.
Nice heel flick there, but nobody on the receiving end. I believe that was Asia White, the recent check onto the game. Indeed, on the tackle and getting a little cheer from the bench there, the sophomore. Here's Strickland. Slides it through. Tylenda can't quite get there. Dealt with nicely at first there by Jackson State. Here's Strickland again. Strickland going in and going down.
That's not a PK?
And now we get the penalty kick coming for the Wildcats, and it's Tanner Strickland again, driving in, going at defenders and forcing them to make a decision. And Tanner Strickland with a little stardust in the boots tonight. She has been outstanding with the skills and ability to tiptoe past defenders. And now the Wilds with the set piece specialist we've seen so far. Sikorsky. It's like the straight line run up here. Not much of a.
She's going to your left, Keith.
On which way she's going to go.
She's going to the left, Keith.
That's customary on PK and corner kicks. You've got the shoulder to shoulder between defenders and attackers on the top of the box there.
Girl, stop standing like that and get ready.
Essentially boxing out T. Morrissey. And there you see Asia Wilson and Tanner Strickland acquainting themselves once again. Sikorsky resetting the balls. On the other side of the box, we've got some more discussion between Maggie Short and the players jockeying for position. And Tylenda probably thinking, okay, I'm ready now. Let's go.
Riff?
Sophomore from Wisconsin, make it 2 tonight. She can, keeps it low, sneaks under the goalkeeper, and Wildcats extend the lead. Both goals tonight, courtesy so far of Ancy Sikorsky.
Got to make some adjustments right now. Got to.
And it's not every game
they're too quick on the outside.
a hat trick watch within the first 20 minutes. But that is the case for Anna Sikorsky. She's picking up right where Grace Philpott left off, the outstanding senior left back last season, who was so good with the ball, who took on the set pieces, corner kicks, and free kicks. Anna Sikorsky.
What are we doing?
Making that left back spot her own so far in this one. Here she is again, driving at the defense. Handball going against the Wildcat. Pareto kicks it away.
Number 6, Anna Sikorsky. That's Anna Sikorsky in the 20-minute for your second Wildcat goal.
For Troy Fabiano, the exact start that you would have wanted.
There you go. Spray it out.
Early in this one. And they preached set pieces a lot last season, and we're actually a little bit disappointed on some of the corner kick set pieces just because they weren't getting a lot of goals out of that. So no corner kick goals yet, but a free kick goal from Sikorsky, a penalty kick goal. Set pieces starting off pretty well for the Wildcats. Jalen Greer, the senior from Aurora, Colorado, checking on. There's Alayla Jackson, another senior for senior substitution there, coming off. And Greer, last season with Jackson State, 14 games played, close to 400 minutes, I should say, 397 minutes played. Slide in there. And now away, the Wildcats with the ball. That one, Dre. Good touchdown here.
Swing it. Keep swinging. Keep swinging.
There's Asia Wilson.
Play central.
Left back on the charge. Is Hoytink, though, very well with shielding. Ball popped over the top. Wrap. Trying to find Harlan. A bit of a mistouch there. Wildcats lower it back down. That one put out of play by Sarah Portis, center back for Jackson State. And those center backs have had their hands full throughout the night so far. So a lot of crosses in that they've had to try and repel. Beautiful interchange from the Wildcats. Those triangles. There's Hoytink. That touch deflected out. It will be another corner kick coming here for the Wildcats. Third one of the night. And I just mentioned the set pieces being something last year I talked with Troy Fabiano a lot about, especially the corner kicks. And it seemed like every game he's like, man, we need to score more corners.
You see this person right up here?
They short this time. Here's Sikorsky. Shot. Sikorsky.
Oh my
she wanted that hat trick off the bar. Drops in, and eventually Goodlow comes out and claims it, and that one almost had the dip on it for Sikorsky to drop it in. And now we got a video.
VR?
Potentially a handball in the box.
What?
Or some other infraction. We're going to get a video review from center referee Maggie Short. And just a reminder on these reviews, they can go to the monitor here on the sideline.
Oh, this is new.
And look at plays that occurred. If there's a foul in the box for a penalty or a red card offense, the referee can stop play and then check out the monitor over here. And they don't just have this angle on that you're seeing at home, just the camera here. at field. And credit to Keaton on camera for us tonight. He's capturing all the action. But they actually have cameras that are mounted, permanently installed here at the bell that may give the center referee, Maggie Short, some more options to look at this. And we will not be privy to those angles, unfortunately, so we can't make the judgment call. But we'll see shortly what Maggie Short or her assistant referees might have seen.
All right, well, while we're waiting on that, yeah, there's a lot of adjustments that need to be made. I don't know what formation he's running. I think the commentator said he was running like a
we await that decision.
Maybe a 3-5-2 or something. 4-5-1. I've only been seeing 3 defenders, so I don't know what formation he's running, but he's got to make some adjustments because those wings for Kentucky, they are fast, so you really have to be on top of that. I mean, I like the aggressiveness, but got to be careful too. You don't want to get a red card and then you're playing a man down. So, but appreciate y'all being here. If y'all are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do a little bit more content than just the soccer games. We're going to be doing some vlogs from the football games as well. Make sure you like that. Like the stream, share it, all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all. So, yeah.
If you haven't heard by now,
that's me.
First time you hear it.
A lot of color commentary. We need some adjustments. Like now, we got to have some adjustments
because the university announced that attendance.
And I mean, if you notice, like when we have the ball,
if you show up
on kickoff, we're just playing boom ball. So they play it back, and then you have your wings take off, and you just play a one touch right over the top. That doesn't work. That never works. So you have to. You got to play chess, not checkers. When it comes to soccer, you got to play chess, not checkers. And you can see that with Kentucky. Like, they're playing in the backfield. They're staying composed. You know, we just got to stop just booming it up. You know, we got to play control. We got to play, not play so rushed, if that makes sense. But we definitely got to stop the wings from attacking, because they're. If you notice, when they're attacking the goal, they lean in and come in at the corner, so they play the line all the way, hoping that Jackson State will kick the ball out for a corner kick. And that's where Kentucky's been very dangerous right now. They have been very dangerous with the set pieces. So,
just getting into.
But looks like she's about to come back out. So let's see what the ref's gonna say. Whether it was a handball or
a yellow card coming for Valina Goodlow.
Wait, she gave a yellow card to the keeper for what?
Decision. On a penalty kick for the Wildcats. Another
penalty?
Kentucky.
What?
Strickland is sprinting to get into position at the top of the box.
Wow.
The jockeying on that first penalty.
That is crazy.
Anna Sikorsky.
She's going to get a hat trick.
First penalty. Oh, man. That one got me. Tanner Strickland, as soon as the referee pointed into the spot, she was on the edge of the spot.
She's going same spot.
I should say, in position.
She's going same spot.
Harlan will be the Wildcat to step up this time.
Oh, it's somebody else. Okay.
Harlan, the senior transfer from Kansas State, to make it her first official goal as a Wildcat. It's blocked. Harlan again, wide of the goal. Unfortunately, Sophie Harlan.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
For her first goal as a Wildcat, but what a save there.
Good stuff, Keith.
And her teammates are hyping her up. A good first save, and then the crash from her defenders to put a little pressure on Harlan, and that one pulled wide. It'll be a goal kick, and I don't think Jackson State realizes it right away.
Good stuff, Keith. Great save.
The sophomore from Florida only played one game last season for Jackson State. And she has had to replace seniors that really split time last season in Jordan Hamilton and Rebecca Jameson.
Okay, so they are playing a 4-5-1, looks like.
And the one game she played was one that there were a lot of shots on her and really didn't get to prove how good she was in goal. So now Goodlow getting that shot. Taylor Osborne the other way on the roster for Jackson State, a freshman. So a little seniority for Goodlow, but putting it with her quality on that penalty kick save. Another corner kick coming for the Wildcats.
Follow her. Go get. That person is wide open right now. Go.
Over on the far side, ready for the corner kick to be delivered.
Oh my goodness.
Tylenda drops that in, header up over the top of the goal. Looks like Pareto getting to that one.
These set pieces, y'all.
The Wildcats.
These set pieces.
It's like Maria Nieves Melchor, number 12, coming on. Abigail Stager, number 55. And a freshman, number 25, Ava Plezia. We saw a little bit of Nieves Melchor last year for the Wildcats and Abby Stager as well.
What
Both
was that?
off of bench.
Good stuff.
Nieves Melchor 6 games played. Abigail Stager really came on as subs frequently throughout the season. 16 games played. She had a goal last year. Ava Plezia seeing her first official minutes as a Wildcat during the number 25. There's a lot of fun family connections.
Good clearance.
For both of these teams, actually, where they've got family who have played at the collegiate level or pro level. Ava Plezia and Nieves Melchor, both with those connections.
My chick too.
For Plezia, her dad played soccer at the University of Rochester. Her mother, Lynn, played soccer at Niagara University.
There you go. Play back one more time.
Ava Plezia and Nieves Melchor. Her father, Juan, threw the first ever no-hitter for the Brewers.
See, that right there, that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, you don't necessarily have to always go forward. You know, play it back to your keeper, reset.
Looks like Nieves Melchor will play that center forward position as well. She has some good height there. 5'10" listed on the roster. Player can certainly hold up play as a target forward. She's really outstanding playing her high school soccer in South Carolina.
Good stuff. Get out.
U18 and U20 Puerto Rico national team as well.
Play somebody. There you go.
Ball laid up by Malaya Nuestro. She gets routed out in midfield, eventually clear away. Sliding tackle in there. Yeah. Slides it forward, Sky Leach. Leach, the senior, the transfer from Baylor. Curls it to Morrissey. Morrissey back to Leach. Wildcats keeping possession at the top box. Here's Stager. Abigail Stager seeing a first shot to the ball, and that one into the hands of Goodlow.
Good stuff, Keith.
We talked about some players with some family members.
That's got to be more than 6 seconds now. Don't get a
college,
penalty.
Sometimes even the national stage or professional stage. Jalen Greer for Jackson State. Her mother, Angie, swam at the University of Nebraska for 4 years. Her father played 4 years of football at Western University, and her brother is currently a junior at Colorado Mesa. He plays
Good
wide
stuff.
receiver.
Good job.
So Jalen Greer with some athletic family as well. Wildcats steady possession with the 2-goal lead. And just booted away by Jackson State. Sometimes that had to be the resort against this Wildcat side, who has been so patient in possession and so dangerous on their crosses. Deflected clearance to be out for a throw. That was Caylah Day winning the throw-in for Jackson State. Sky Leach. It's a not so friendly tackle there, but a good tackle by Caylah Williams. Williams still throwing the shoulders in there, doing well and winning the ball.
Good switch.
And that attempted through ball was a really nice looking one from Caylah Williams. I mentioned Williams is
got time, turn.
Target player, dangerous player for Jackson State. She made a nice run there. Here's Plezia for the Wilds. Plezia cutting inside.
Come on, Asia.
Plezia, a hard tackle in there. Caylah Day trying to get away from Grace Hoyting and cannot do so. Hoyting, touchdown by base Elcor. And cleared away once again by Jackson State.
Now you got to push. You got to push up. Give him pressure.
Out to Abigail Stager. Stager slides it to Sikorsky. It's like Jalen Greer there on the shoulder on the far side. And wins the throw-in for Jackson State. Substitutes waiting for Kentucky. Another player down here for Jackson State. Maybe just getting a little stretch there. That Asia Wilson who stepped on. Wilson with a little bit of a limp here. And the trainer for Jackson State will be summed out once again. And Asia Wilson's kind of saying, no, I want to stay on and see if I can get this one out. And I think the center official, Maggie Short, is going to say, hey, player went down. She's at least got to come off and then come back on to play. Wilson looking a little bit better as she walks off the field here. So again, hopeful something more serious going on there. Those for both teams will come on. Sanaya Gonzaga for Jackson State will come on, number 5. Check pronunciation. Gonzaga for Jackson State. I saw Mimi Dominguez coming on for the Wildcats, as well as Mallory Glass. Another Wildcat snuck on there while I didn't quite catch it, so we'll get her check-in as she gets on the ball. Oh, I saw it. Number 35, Gianna Tuzolino, checking on as well. Tuzolino and Mallory Glass both seeing some minutes last year for the Wildcats.
Good clearance.
Now
step up.
Sophomore, transfer from UC Riverside. There's Catherine Truitt for the Wildcats. Good back from Pleasant.
There you go. Don't let them go outside. They're doing a lot of overlapping runs. That's what's hurting the defense.
Slide tackle in there. Fair play. Cleared away, and a corner coming once again for the Wildcats. Sikorsky again with the honors from the corner kick, and her service has been so good.
Nobody paying attention.
One. Here's Lesia, left-footed drive. Goodlow had to palm that one away.
Nobody paying attention.
And that's when you can catch the keeper sleeping a little bit with that front post effort. Well done there by Goodlow. Plesia tackled away. Gonza, the substitute, coming over there, putting in the tackle, getting her first action. Sikorsky again, lining up, looking for that back post.
There you go.
All those Wildcats are stacked up once again. Great try in, and the connection was solid from Poretto on the header. That one lifted up over the top of the frame that time.
See, there you go. That's what you need to do right there.
Gonzaga.
Oh, not that.
Right into Hoytink's feet there, and there's Tuzolino all the way back.
They're going to keep swinging it.
She's slotted into more of a center midfield role for the Wildcats. Tuzolino going to play that right back slot.
There you go.
Possessed.
Good turn.
There's Hawthorne Harper turning.
Quite unlucky.
Caylah Williams' feet. And
go pressure that.
Williams could be that outlet for Jackson State.
Coach, you got
preseason SWAC first team. 4 goals last season. She tied for leading goal scorer for Jackson State. 2 years before that, played at Troy University.
Where is everybody else? Everybody else should have been pushed up, pressuring it.
Well, Guyana national team U15s during her youth. Nieve Smelkor can't quite get past there. I believe that was Sarah Portis flying with that tackle. Header, Stager wide. But you see where all the attacks are coming from for the Wildcats, just really interchanging in the wide areas and getting in those dangerous crosses into the box.
I'll wait till halftime to give my 2 cents. All right, somebody need to put a body on this.
16, Jalen Moore coming on.
Kick.
Moore, the freshman.
That'll wait from
Ohio.
All right, quick. Play quick. Let's go. Come on.
Williams draws the foul at the midfield stripe. Long free kick attempt here.
Good ball.
Away by Truitt. That was Michaela Sturkey, the center back. On the free kick attempt, Sturkey and Sarah Portis trying to anchor that back line. Continue to stifle these crosses.
There you go.
These Kentucky Wildcats. Jackson State throwing on the far side. More subs coming for the Wildcats at the next stoppage. Truitt heads it away.
Good switch. Get there, girl. There you go. Somebody help her. Help her. She pushed you all the way in that corner.
Make a little something happen there and cleared away by Truitt. It'll be a throw-in
I
coming
like it.
for Jackson State. And in a dangerous spot in the attacking third. Sanaya Gonzag, the freshman. We just mentioned another Jackson State player having some international experience. She played for the U.S. Virgin Islands under 17 team. Cleared away, another throw-in coming. And Gonzaga will be on rewind here.
Corner.
That one needed.
That'll work.
And now Jackson State with
all right, we got an opportunity. Let's go.
Pick of the night. I think Jalen Moore the one to go collect that ball over there and serve it in, the substitute.
16, taking the corner kick.
Go near post. Yep, that's it.
I might have my
unlucky.
Yep. Olaco, number 16. That one out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Kentucky, and wholesale substitutes coming on. Get the old line going. And we saw this a lot with Traviano this past year with the Wildcats as well, especially early in the season. Just getting a lot of fresh bodies in and seeing which of these players can be big impact players throughout the season for the Wildcats.
Now get there in pressure. Don't sit there. Go get it.
Nieve Selcor tracking on that ball. That one did not go out of play eventually for the goal kick. Subs for the Wildcats during that last stoppage. Kaylin Allen, the freshman coming on. Kendall Campbell as well, a sophomore. Another one of these transfers coming in.
I would have one of the defenders stay back there in the back.
Last season, as well as adding Maddie Eastman. Maddie Eastman, the senior, can play that outside back spot. Be interesting to see if she pushes up a little bit more, as we've seen.
As always. As always.
Tackle in, good tackle.
What's going on with?
And truly checked on Kaylin Allen. Tuzolino looking for Nies Melkor.
But there you go.
But Michaela Sturkey there to recycle the possession. Eastman shepherds that one out of play. It'll be a Wildcats throw-in. Maddie Eastman was a really good impact substitute.
We are not pressuring at all.
Only started one game, but played in 19.
You got to shift where the ball's at.
385 minutes played and came in relief of Grace Philpott.
Keep swinging it. There you go. Keep swinging it. Swing it again.
Left foot as well.
Keep going. There you go. Why'd you stop? You know how we, of course, always.
The way this Wildcats team substitutes with all the subs coming in and out, really what you're going to see is only the center backs stay on.
Somebody help her.
Potentially play the full 90. But sometimes that's not even the case. Sometimes there will be a change of center backs.
Really?
The game moves along as well.
There.
So far, only Truitt, Pareto, and of
there
course
you go. One more.
Cisse have not been subbed off their original position.
Figured I'll bless y'all with some soccer content. You know what I'm saying?
Will stay in between the pipes unless this start of the second half. Shelby Henderson, the other freshman, may get some minutes just to try out both goalkeepers.
Yeah, coach got to change their formation because there's not enough pressure in the backfield.
To Zelino, eventually gets to it outside of the foot path. That one cleared away by Sarah Portis, but right back to the Wildcats. Here's Sydney Fink. Fink, the sophomore. And there was
good defense. That'll work.
Jersey in the hand of Gonzaga there. And that would be a free kick. Sydney Fink wins that foul.
Oh, wait, what? I missed something.
Mimi Dominguez coming over to take this free kick. The sophomore, again, the transfer from UC Riverside had 3 goals last year.
Can somebody get back post?
Honorable mention.
Somebody get back post. If you don't see where this is going.
Dominguez. And a good-looking service. And
good save, Keith.
Away by Golo. Dominguez. Curling it away.
There you go.
Jalen Moore finds Williams.
There you go. Nobody there. Hey, swing it again.
Caylah Day turning. Now some good possession here from Jackson State.
No.
A bit of a
unlucky
curse there as that ball played away too far from Jalen Moore. Caylah Williams finally getting a well-deserved rest here with about 2 minutes left to play in this first half. Kiana Farmer coming on for her for Jackson State. And it's almost as if I predicted it. One of the center backs for the Wildcats coming off. Catherine Truitt will stay on. But the freshman, who has done well at left center back, Gabriel, checks out.
Good ball.
Dana Dom, the redshirt senior, 5th-year senior as well. A transfer. Not a transfer. Well, transfer originally from Napier. Seen a lot of.
I don't know if I would have made that call.
Games for this Wildcats team.
Aggressive, yes, but
didn't see minutes last year or in 2023. Played for Xavier in 2021. In a lot of
that's
games.
a good ball.
To see Dana Dom on the field.
What y'all gonna do with it though?
Shirt senior from Cincinnati. Sydney Fink clears that one at the line. Now Gonzaga, the freshman, will take the throw in.
Well, I mean, that call was in our favor, so it wasn't too terribly bad.
Looking there for Hawthorne Harbor.
No, it's gonna be some
down on this first half.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And we will go
I forgot.
Halftime,
they don't do injury time like the pros do.
2-0 against Jackson State. Goals courtesy of Anna Sikorsky. One from a free kick. Curled into the side netting, and another also a piece, but this one a penalty. Penalty won by Tanner Strickland with one of her patented drives in the box past defenders. She was tripped up, won the penalty kick, and Sikorsky pushed.
Oh my gosh!
Away. So
SEC Network, y'all got to get this together because this is crazy.
For Kentucky, and we go into the half with the score 2-0 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll take a little step aside.
Yep.
We'll bring you some more action in the second half. We have about 15 minutes before we come.
I'm sure they're about to do a commercial break here. But surely they won't be doing it this long.
Come on back in 15 minutes. Grab yourself a snack, grab a refreshment. And hey, it's a nice night out here. If you're doing nothing else, come out to the Bell and join these fans and bring your furry friend for the Bark at the Bell for the second half action. Kentucky 2, Jackson State 0. Thanks so much for watching on the SEC Network Plus, on ESPN Plus.
Hey, no problem at all. Look, soccer is my love. It's my sport. It is my sport. Let me mute this real quick. Y'all let me know if y'all can still hear it. Because we don't want no copyright. You know what I'm saying? Don't want no copyright. First half, I'm honestly, that was a great first half. It could have been better, but it was a great first half. You know, big shout out to the keeper for saving that PK, the second PK. So yeah, definitely big save there. Watching for Nova Scotia. Hey, let's go over across the big pond. We appreciate you being here. Let's see what else we got. We love you all the way watching from Bermuda. Hey, let's go. We got the I Love fans all over the globe. But yeah, if y'all are just tuning in, this is a new channel for me. It's called The Adventures of Mr. Petty Sign. So yeah, I'm kind of like the petty fan of sports. So I do a lot of crazy stuff, like make up crazy signs. So that was the idea behind it. But also I am a huge soccer fan. I've grown up playing soccer since I was a kid, played in high school, played in college, coached a little bit, all that good stuff. So when I found out that I was able to stream these games, I was like, we're gonna do something new, because I don't think there's anybody as far as, you know, content creator wise that, you know what, I'm gonna mute this in my ear so I can not hear anything. But as far as, you know, Jackson State or SWAC content creators, I haven't seen anybody stream a soccer game before, because not a lot of people watch soccer, you know, because for one, sometimes they don't know what's going on, which is understandable. But, you know, two, soccer is really not that big of a sport in college, if you want to say it that way. But you know, this is my love. So anytime that they have an away game and I'm able to stream it, just come back to this channel, because we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna kind of give you my take and my analysis of it. But I mean, first half was decent. Okay. The first goal, I kind of missed the first goal. I don't know if she actually bent, if she scored from the corner kick or if somebody just deflected it. But I mean, it was a solid goal. And then the PK, keeper went the right way, just ball snuck past her. And then keeper came back, saved the second PK, which was a big momentum changer, because as y'all saw, you know, the ladies started to play a little bit more, a little more aggressive, a little more sense of urgency, if you will. A couple things that I would personally change. I think I would put someone up top. I'd change the formation a little bit, because if you notice the defense in the back line, Jackson State's back line, they're playing so scrunched together and not spread out, you know, and that's what you need. Because I mean, let's be real here. The keeper and the defender that's taking the kicks now, they're not really booting the ball too far. So why not drop your outside backs into the side on the line, play there, and then you play up. You know, another thing that I'm noticing is that there's not a lot of pressure when Kentucky has the ball. Like if Kentucky has the ball on their back line, like nobody's really pressuring. They're just sitting there letting the clock run. You don't really want that. You want to put some kind of pressure on them, to where they have to play back to the keeper, and then you can bum rush the keeper and hopefully she makes a mistake. So that's what you really gotta do as far as those adjustments go. That's just me, you know. Now, Dr. Ted there, I'm gonna call him Dr. Coach, because he's a coach and a doctor. He knows better, but you know, just looking at things from a bird's eye view, there's a couple of changes I would make. Our defense, they are being very aggressive. That's a good thing, and it's a bad thing. It's always a blessing and a curse when you're aggressive, because when you are aggressive, you get calls just like they've been getting. Kentucky's been getting. They got the penalty kick, they got the free kicks, everything like that. Now, not saying that playing aggressive is a bad thing, because you don't want them to, make a wrong move. But one thing that I would also say is Kentucky's wings are quick. So if you notice, they play down the line and then they start to cut in to force the defender to play back on the inside. So in an instance like that, you technically, as a defender, you gotta stay with them. Like, you gotta at least give them a shoulder or something. If they fall, if they flop, and you get the call, then it is what it is. But you cannot let them bully you into pushing you back into the box to where they can get an easy cross. So that was my takes on it right now. But again, thank y'all so much for being here. We got about a little less than 7.5 minutes before the second half, and all that good stuff. But again, if you're liking the content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to get more content like so. And like I said earlier, I will be doing like some vlogs during football season. Which, by the way, I hope y'all are gonna be there the first game against Hampton. Is it Hampton? Yeah, Hampton. We need to pack the vet out. We have got to pack the vet out for the first home game, especially us coming back as the defending champions. Just saying. Why would the vet not be packed when the defending champions are at home first game? No. So yeah. That's all I really got, guys. Oh yeah, if y'all are in town, make sure that y'all are going to the Cowboy Experience tomorrow. And I think FanFest is tomorrow as well, so it should be a good turnout. So y'all make sure y'all come out and support Jackson State football and all the other sports teams. I know they're greatly appreciated. Yo, Super Jump Bros, welcome in. How we feeling? Welcome in. Happy Thursday evening to you. Excuse me. All right, and again, I do apologize because I didn't think the SEC Network stuff was going to be on TV, because it's very choppy. So I'm gonna put this back on full screen. I'm gonna go run and get me some water real quick, and we'll be right back. You got about 5 minutes left, so if you want to get your snack, make sure you go get some popcorn and all that good stuff, and we'll be right back. All right, we got less than 3.5 minutes left before second half. Number 16. Wait, are you related to number 16? Is that what you're saying, Super? You know what, y'all? Let me mute this just in case. We don't need no copyright. There we go. All right, here we go. When the sun goes down, the lights go on. I'll tell y'all what, Kentucky does have a beautiful campus. They have a really beautiful campus. If you've never been there and you ever in Lexington, definitely go check it out.
Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us here at the Bell. I'm Josh Brown, bringing you the action here on a beautiful, lovely Thursday night here in Lexington, Kentucky. Great night for the Dogs. It's Bark at the Bell here tonight. And this Kentucky Wildcats team has been chomping at the bit to get some more goals. They have put up 16 shots in the first half. 2 goals so far. But they have certainly peppered in and around the frame of the Jackson State side. Valentina Goodlow, 5 saves so far, so she's done well to get some of these crosses and shots repelled away from the goal. However, Ansi Korski, the sophomore for the Wildcats playing left back, scored 2 so far. She has both goals tonight for the Wildcats. Wearing the number 6 this season and putting on quite a display from pieces with free kicks in. She scored off of a free kick, scored off a penalty kick. I think the only thing missing so far tonight for Anna Korski is a long-range banger on a play. So, just keep a watch on that. See if she's able to deliver on a hat trick. Currently on hat trick watch is Ansi Korski. For Jackson State, if you look at it, they've absorbed a lot of pressure. They're going to see if they can live an outlet for one of their attackers, maybe put up a goal and make it interesting. And you face 16 shots, and you're like, of course, that's extremely one-sided, but only 2 goals. For Ted Flogaites and Jackson State team, you've got to be thinking, hey, only 2 goals. Soccer is a funny sport. It really is.
It is a very funny sport.
Way, get a promising counter attack, and
anything can happen.
Hate this saying, I really do, but for whatever reason, every coach I've played for tells me 2-0 the most dangerous lead in soccer. It's never made sense to me. 1-0 is a lot more dangerous statistically. Just look at the data, people. But that's what all the coaches say, and currently it stands 2-0 for Kentucky. So you go by the old coaches saying 2-0 being the most dangerous lead in soccer. It's apparently a dangerous lead for the Wildcats right now. So if Jackson State fan, you're thinking, let's take the old coaches sayings and Let's take it to heart. See if we can get some goals. Kentucky kicks things off. They're in the all gray. Jackson State in the navy blue with the Red Sox. So the Wildcats now will be right to left. Jackson State going from your left to right as you're watching at home. And if you are, we appreciate you tuning in.
There you go, Caylah.
There's Caylah Williams getting ahead on it.
Get there, quick.
Trying to make something happen there. That ball through to Tanner Strickland, who was just dynamo in that first half. And that's what she likes to do. Go right to the end line.
See what I'm saying? Take it straight to the end line and push the defender into the box.
Indeed, the freshman playing left back, the slot in there and sub on in the first half due to an injury.
See what I mean? You got to spread out in the middle.
From the freshman defender. We have a goalie change for the Wildcats to start the second half.
Player, there you go. Good stuff. Pressure.
Morrissey trying to get the ball back for the Wildcats.
There you go.
Thorne Harper. She is
stay there.
Midfielder there in the center of midfield. Really wins some tackles and drives the ball forward for Jackson State. Ryan Hawthorne Harper.
Where's the midfield?
There's Morrissey in between the lines. Gonzag there again, though. Able to get it in the way and play it away for Jackson State.
There you go.
Held up very well.
Hey, quick. Play quick.
It'll be a free kick coming for Jackson State.
It's too much walking for me. It's too much walking.
Just seeing if there's any other substitutes out there that might have slipped our notice coming on in the second half. There's Strickland. And see Korski on the charge.
There you go. Let's go. Come on.
Away. There's Jalen Greer looking forward towards Williams. That's that danger.
Nobody with her.
By Williams. Kentucky gets it away.
Nobody with her.
Thailenda onto the left. Looking for that cutback, and it would have been a good idea there as Sophie Harlan and Catherine Rapp were charging there. See, Korski and Thailenda will go to the corner for the corner kick here. 7th corner kick of the night coming for the Wildcats.
Corner kick for Kentucky. Taking the kick for your Wildcats. Number 9, Alexis Thailenda.
Only one corner kick in that first half for Jackson State. Thailenda curling it in. Header up there from Truitt. It'll be a goal kick coming for Jackson State.
Way to adjust.
This one will be cleared away from goal on the goal kick. Michaela Sturkey. Come right back in her direction. And
Keeper, you got to come for that one. You got to go get that one.
Much with that one that came right back in her direction. Tangle there in the corner. There's Sturkey again, clearing it out, throwing coming for the Wildcats. One time and Sturkey with a little shoving match there. Here's Harlan. 2 hands in the back and a pretty easy foul call there for the center official, Matt Short. Short had a little bit of work to do in that first half. She had a video review that eventually gave way to a penalty kick and a yellow card given to Valentina Goodlow. But it was saved by Goodlow. There is a save.
There you go.
There you go. Williams now on the ball.
Oh, unlucky.
Caylah for the Wildcats. Caylah left-footed cross in. It bounces up and over. And it was Sky Leach, the senior, on that back post, just kind of lurking back there, waiting to see if that ball would come across from Caylah. One of these transfers coming in, and that's a recipe that Troy Fabiano has gone back to this year and in years past, looking in that transfer portal for really talented upperclassmen, generally seniors, that can make that impact for you coming right into your program, giving you that senior leadership, as well as that
good win.
Technical
good win.
Quality. And a lot of pushing and pulling there in midfield. I think a shoulder and elbow, intentional or not, still a foul. Jackson State will have the ball, and that was Kiana Farmer, the sophomore, who took that blow and won the free kick for Jackson State. Kiana Farmer, if that name rings any bells, her sister Aaliyah Farmer at USC for 4 years, was an outstanding player for USC. Who also
there you go. Nobody's there.
Went on to play professionally. She plays with Tigres in Mexico now. What a ball through there from Sophie Harlan. Morrissey was long enough.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Sturkey, the center.
Get rid of it. Good turn.
Great turn there from Caylah Gomez. But that pass let her down in the end. Strickland into Leach. Caylah over the top. Beautiful
keeper
in the poke and then punched away by Goodlow. Catherine Rapp with a dart run into the box. And that's the type of directness Kentucky can certainly play some possession, but they're really looking sharp when those center fielders are able to make those darting runs in behind the defense, in between the center backs. Caylah again. It's like a little bit of a potential short one there. Good low, punched away. Sophie Harlan.
What's that? Wait for it.
Cleared away by Portis. Now Trick brings it back down for the Wildcats.
Keep pressing, Caylah.
Morrissey, beautiful through ball. And just wide of the frame was Sophie Harlan. The tying on the run, though, and the through ball for Morrissey was picture perfect on that one. And that's that exact run that I was just talking about, where the center midfielder just darts through.
Can't stop running. That could have been bad.
Doing a really nice job of holding play up. And check that was Catherine Rapp on the attempted shot there. Rapp, the one making the run through from the center of midfield. Harlan holding play up there at the center forward spot. And when you've got the center midfielders who just
we have got to stop kicking in the middle.
Willing runs through, and a player as good as playing passes as Team Morrissey.
We got to stop. We got to stop kicking in the middle. We got to do something different. Got to do something different. Because Kentucky is winning every ball.
Strickland.
Come on, ref.
Again with another foul call. And a free kick for the Wildcats, and Jackson State not quite agreeing with that. Free kick coming all the same, and we have seen time and time again service in from Sikorsky.
There's somebody at the top of the D.
True Harlan, Leach, and that back post. Another beautiful service there from Sikorsky, and Leach just couldn't redirect the header.
Can we stop kicking it in the middle? Just once. Can we stop kicking it in the middle? Kick it to the outside.
From those positions was the one with service on the free kicks, and Sikorsky placing the senior thing right into Grace Phillips's boots. These services from these set pieces and corners have been outstanding. And some more pushing and pulling in midfield there.
Uh-oh.
Sky Leach.
Caylah, get up, girl.
There's a lot of shirt grabbing between these two teams. And certainly going both ways with that. Players just trying to take advantage where they can. This one goes against the Wildcats. Since State tries to play that ball in. That was Stuckey, the center back, with the long one again. Here's Rapp. Looking through to Harlan. Harlan pokes it to Tylenda. Rapp still charging onto it.
Good job.
Play there from Goodlow. Truitt. Looking for Harlan there. Bounce down to Morrissey.
Pressure.
Morrissey threw the ball to Tylenda. She's offside. Tylenda. Back across. Leaves it. Morrissey. Beautiful finish. Catherine Rapp with the dummy to leave it through to her. And that's a well-worked team goal from the Wildcats. And Team Morrissey with her first goal of her Wildcats career. She had 2 assists last season. Couldn't get on the score sheet, and she does so to make it 3-0 for Kentucky. And that is truly a beautiful play there from the Wildcats. It started with Morrissey bringing the ball down and playing it through, and then Tylenda returned the favor to Team Morrissey. And coming over to the sideline here, we have the center referee, Maggie Short. So I believe a video review is in store.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Review in the first half. So just a reminder, video review can be used to review goal scoring opportunities.
I guess they're going to see if
there is a
she was offside.
A foul offense that could be considered a red card or yellow card. Or as we saw in that first half, foul that wasn't called, that was a yellow card given to Goodlow, and then a penalty kick awarded to Wildcats. So in this instance, I think we're reviewing a possible offside leading up to the goal. Potential offside would have been on Tylenda. I mean, from my vantage, and I don't have the best angle on it, I think Tylenda made that run in an onside position as the ball was played. But that is now up to Maggie Short to determine it. And as we mentioned in the first half on the first video review, she has more angles than we do. There are static cameras around the stadium here at the L that could potentially capture something else off the ball, whether that's an offside or something else that would have been in the lead up to the goal. And a yellow card is being brandished by Maggie Short, so I am fascinated to see what the decision is here, because clearly there is something off the ball, or maybe there was a coach dissent here. Yep, Troy Fabiano's to get a yellow card.
Oh, that's good.
Troy Fabiano for the Wildcats receives a yellow card from Maggie Short, and there must have been something said. Mostly about the fact that we had to have video review. Now Maggie Short coming over to the other bench of Jackson State. Dr. Ted Flogaites and Maggie Short having a conversation. And this is a really interesting. I like the way Maggie Short is handling this. She's having a long conversation with Coach Flo Gaitez and explaining things to both coaches on, hey, this is why we did a video review. This is what we saw. Flo Gaitez, I can tell from here, a little incredulous about it. I'm sure he thought there was an offside or maybe a foul there leading up to the goal. And he's sort of gesturing with his hands out as if to say, hey, my staff saw something. And the goal will stand. A long video review there. In the end, I believe the yellow card to Troy Fabiano given for some sort of dissent during that video review process. The goal will stand. Alexis Tylenda with the assist. Got to give a lot of credit to Catherine Rapp to let that ball run through her legs and find its way to.
Please do not boom ball it. Please don't boom ball it.
With first goal.
Please don't boom ball it. Thank you.
There.
Ooh.
Jackson State trying to break back against the Wildcats. Morrissey wins it though. Harlan. Hard charging in midfield. Strickland.
Now watch her. Don't let her.
Tanner
take her back inside. Take her back inside.
Ain't
no way. Really?
You just don't know what to do.
Bro, she is falling. At this point, she is falling.
To win these free kicks. And another one coming to the Wildcats. So we've seen 2 set-piece goals from the Wildcats, as well as that last goal.
At this point, she is falling.
From the run of play. Now Sikorsky will get another chance to serve a ball into the box here.
Wait, why is Caylah back here? She don't need to be back here.
Sikorsky with the left foot. Back post. That one cleared back in the direction of Sikorsky now. Hoytink. Cleared away by Williams. Catherine Rapp on side. Trying to exchange with Hoytink there, but again, a good defensive stand that time by Sarah Portis, and eventually wins the throw-in here for Jackson State. Not the game going on tonight in the NCAA. Is the opening night official for women's soccer here around the country, and there are some good matchups going on right now. Iowa and Arkansas are currently playing. That's a top 25 matchup, and not only top 25 matchups, but apparently these teams wanted to come out guns blazing. Number 13 Iowa leading against number 6 Arkansas 3-2 right now. Penn State and Duke are also playing. That's a top 25 matchup. Penn State losing by a goal. Duke is up 3-2. Duke is ranked number 4 in the country. Penn State ranked number 11. Duke with a deep run into the tournament last season.
I was about to say, she similar is our ball.
During some points last year as well, they had an excellent season, but could not best the school that's right down the road from them. Their foe that always seems to have a way to win the title. North Carolina Blue Devils did it again last year. 22nd title in program history. And for Duke, you've got to feel for head coach Robbie Church, his last year as head coach for the Duke Blue Devils. Would have been really nice to see him bring it home. No shade to North Carolina, but that would have been a special moment for Robbie Church. Kentucky getting into the attack, and again that was Sikorsky, and that has been Well, we've seen so off the left back, tapping, charging to the attack, and
right back should have been there.
so much interconnecting play with her center midfielders and outside mid as well. There's Leach.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Free kick. Sikorsky reset, just takes her time on this free kick attempt. Headway.
Good stuff. Now step up. Push, push, push.
Strickland.
She failed.
Didn't quite have the traction on this one. And you know, they do water these fields frequently, and you'll see come here pregame. Oftentimes the sprinklers will be going. The players like to have that slickness of the surface. The ball just, it really glides when you're passing it. But sometimes, as in the case of Tanner Strickland there, that can lead to some unsure.
Y'all, they're doing too much tugging.
Another kick on the far side of the field. That was Sophie Harlan winning that one.
We got to stop tugging on jerseys because y'all are not good at hiding it.
Going to one of these impact senior transferring in Sophie Harlan, a transfer from Kansas State. Another great service in. That one bouncing around the box. And Sikorsky, I feel like her entire summer must have been practicing set pieces and free kicks from that spot into the box. It has been picture perfect so far for Anna.
Who was it? Is that 18?
Still on hat-trick alert, by the way. She has the 2 goals tonight so far for the Wildcats. The third one coming from Team Mercy. There's a sub that checked on. Looks like Caylah Jackson coming back on, number 19, the senior. Strickland on charge. Tanner
watch the back post, because
slotting it in, and another goal for the Wildcats. Make it 4 tonight. And that one, Alexis Tylenda burying it after a beautiful run and pass from Tanner Strickland.
All right, come on, girls.
Tylenda, SEC all-freshman team last season. 3 goals and an assist. She gets her first of the season for the Wildcats to start things off right in 2025. And she'll rest, as will Tanner Strickland and Sophie Harlan. And I tell you what, Tanner Strickland is going to be a handful for every team she plays against. She drew a penalty in that first half that led to a goal. Now she's slotted another one with an assist on that goal to Tylenda.
Play it back on.
The Wildcats are firing all
cylinders. They're forcing it.
There's Sager, who just checked on. Good tackle in there from Caylah Williams. Williams picking up a little bit of a knock there. You can see her with that little bit of a limp.
So you see how Kentucky is playing wide, like their wings are playing right on the line.
Back to Tylenda.
It creates so much space in the middle.
Sikorsky. Now Morsi.
There you go. Get back up.
The base Melkor looking for an exchange. Couldn't quite find it.
She was assisted by 10, Tanner Strickland. That's Alexis Tylenda in the 64th minute with your 4th Wildcat goal.
Kendall Campbell came on for Tanner Strickland Staker on for Alexis Thailinda, and then Nieves Melkor come in for Sophie Arlen.
Gotta win the second ball. There you go.
And head up and in the direction of the forward. That was Caylah Williams.
Step to it. Step there.
The junior midfielder. Just had some good tackles in here for Jackson State. Tried to play that. Cut
there you
out,
go.
Though. There is Desiree Caylah Tablato. Cleared up the field.
Good clearance.
But nobody home there at the forward spot for Jackson State. Over the top.
Keeper, get there. Oh.
That shot pokes wide. Almost finished off by the Wildcats there. It was Catherine Rapp again. She made a lot of really willing runs. She was the one who initially played it across the face of goal there. It almost led to a goal for Campbell, the sophomore who just came on.
Got to try something different here, coach.
Checks off. And Sydney Fink off for her. Melkor poked away. That by Sturkey. Be a throw for the Wildcats. Another sub coming on. Tegan Moss, the freshman from Colorado, ready to make her appearance for the Wildcats. He comes on for Sikorsky, another player who's a well-earned rest. Tegan Myers, Colorado Gatorade Player of the Year last year. Really not a bad substitute to bring on for Sikorsky, who might be considered the player of the match for the Wildcats tonight. Jury's still up. You never know what could happen the rest of the way. That ball runs out play. Goal kick coming for Jackson State, and 3 more subs for the Wildcats. Saw these players in the first half as well. Mimi Dominguez, Mallory Glass, and Gianna Tuzolino all coming back on Wildcats. And the other center midfield core will come out. Sky Leach, T. Morrissey, the goal scorer, and Cam Rapp, who certainly will have goals this season. Rapp made so many of those piercing runs in behind the defense. She will be rewarded by her other midfielders at some point in this season.
Shift over there.
Stager finds Tuzolino. Tuzolino dumped to the ground there with the challenge. Free kick coming for the Wildcats. Then this Caylah Tablato coming in with a little bit of a hard challenge. The junior from Phoenix, Arizona. And the center back, Gabby Perot, on these longer free kicks. She's going to be the one who lines up for him. Goes short this time. Myers tried to get that one in. It will be a corner kick coming for the Wildcats. We edge closer and closer to double digits for corners. This will be 9th of the night for the Wildcats.
Wait, how was that a corner?
Stager will be one.
I missed something.
Pull this in with the right foot.
Corner kick for Kentucky. To kick for your Wildcats, number 55, Abigail Staker.
And cue up the players on the edge of the cigar box. Flicked backward, there's Sydney Fink. Now Pareto. And Truitt. Gets it back for Glass.
Got a pressure. Got a pressure.
Wildcats now with the 4-goal lead. Patient in possession. Comes right back to them. Here's Catherine Truitt once again. Hard tackle in there from Hawthorne Harbor, but it pops right back out to the Wildcats.
There you go. Cut off our angles.
Intercepted there. Jackson State trying
Switch it.
to keep a little possession here away. State looking over the top towards Mimi Dominguez. Not quite on the same page.
There you go.
Ball in there to Hawthorne Harper.
Oh, come on.
That seems to be the missing piece so far tonight towards Jackson State. Just trying to get that next connecting pass. They've had a few good ones in midfield, but trying to get into the attacking third has been difficult. Williams draws the foul, though, and now a good free kick and a dangerous shot for Jackson State. And Williams down. And Hawthorne Harper coming over to the sideline as well. Hawthorne, I can hear her up here. She needs like sleep.
Get the woman a leg sleeve.
Ryan Hawthorne Harper with the leg sleeve on the sideline. If I were there, Ryan, I would have gotten it for you. She took a knock before the foul that was committed on Caylah Williams.
Right.
So looking for a little assistance on it'll be a
Caylah, go back post.
Caylah,
go back post.
Portis. Long blast. Another sub for the Wildcats. Dana Dom makes another appearance here. In a few minutes in the first half, comes on for Gabby Pareto. As I mentioned in the first half, so good to see Dana Dom back out here for the Wildcats. Redshirt senior has missed some time due to injury. Now getting to slot back in at the center back position tonight. There's Dom on the ball.
Somebody, don't just sit there.
Dominguez swings it around all the way to Truitt now. See Mallory Glass dropping back into that center defensive mid position.
And they just gonna play. They just gonna play around with it in the backfield.
Mallory Glass receives it.
This is why you should not have one striker in a situation like this.
Teammate from Lexington, Kentucky, Catherine Truitt.
You got to pressure that. You got to pressure that.
Due to injury. See her with more appearances last season in 2024. 18 games played, 3 started. And had an assist that season as well. Hawthorne Harper. She did get the leg sleeve, by the way, is on. And she went into that last slide tackle with abandon. And she has been a good bright spot in the midfield for Jackson State tonight. A lot of hard charging tackles, And you can tell she has picked up that knock a little bit.
She didn't go all the way over her head with that.
The rest of the way on this one. She's gutting out the rest of this performance tonight. Here's Tegan Myers. Williams initially won it back in Williams again down, and she was holding that leg earlier as well for this Jackson State team, and that's again one you think is probably more exhaustion at this point than hopefully a serious injury.
That ain't good.
Sub for both teams coming on. Isabella Boyce checking on, freshman from York, Pennsylvania for the Wildcats. Coming in for Jackson State. Number 5, Zanaya Gonzaga. And number 16, Jalen Moore coming back on, the freshman from Xenia, Ohio. So 2 freshmen coming on for Jackson State.
For Kentucky, check number 36, Isabella Boyce replacing Catherine Truitt.
Dominguez finds Sydney Fink. Intercepted there by Sarah Portis.
There you go. Keep pressure.
Jalen Moore trying to put the Kentucky back line under some pressure here for Jackson State. Still chasing across the field. Now winning it. Now one out for throwing, and it'll be Kentucky's throw here. $14 minutes to go here in this one, in Kentucky with, at this point, the commanding lead.
Don't let her turn. There you go.
And I think if you're Jackson State, looking to see if you can maybe get a goal here at the end of the game.
That would be great. Let's get a goal here.
Effort.
There you go. Pressure. Quick.
Against this Kentucky team. Unfortunately, Caylah Williams, who has been that target forward, that player they could play an outlet to, we saw take a little bit of knock a few minutes ago. Interested to see if she makes a return in this one, or maybe they'll rest her and see what the substitutes can do here for Jackson State. Jalen Moore right now playing that lone forward spot. Here's for the Wildcats. Wildcats just playing keep away right now with the lead. With the time left on the clock that there is.
If you, as a coach, know that they're playing keep away, you just got to pressure. Got to bring pressure up.
Tozzino.
Rely on your defense to not let anybody get behind them.
Eventually pops its way back out. Here's Dana. Around to Isabella Boyce. Has been subbed out for the Wildcats. I was fairly certain we would see that. Truitt has gotten the curtain call for the night. Isabella Boyce playing in the other center back slot out for the Wildcats. Long run there by Sydney Fink. That one out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Jackson.
Come on, ladies. Let's get one. At least one.
And again, to play will be Michaela Sturkey, the sophomore. She's a transfer. I think that's Sonoma State last season. Sturkey Looks like another collision in midfield. We've seen a few of those aerial duels that end up with maybe a hand or shoulder to the area, unfortunately for Jackson State. I think that was
you got time. Carry. Ain't nobody. Wow.
Unfortunately absorbed that contact. Maybe the second time I've seen that happen to her tonight. Now a foul and a yellow card given to Jackson State, and that one to Gonzaga, the freshman. Check my pronunciation again. Gonzaga on with a yellow card there. And I believe that's the first yellow of the night given to a field player. Actually, second of the night to a field player. Goodlow, the goalkeeper, did have that yellow card given after a video review.
See, why is nobody up there? Why?
For Kentucky. So
They're playing the line.
Second yellow card tonight.
Stay wide.
Jackson State. Kentucky does have one,
and give them pressure. This one striker can't do it by herself.
For descent.
Get the ball and go quickly. Y'all are jogging. I don't like this. Come on.
Discrepancy between the two teams. 14 fouls for Jackson State, 8 fouls for Kentucky.
Keep going.
Jackson State still looking for their first shot on goal. Can it come through a chance like this? Throw in or free kick in the attacking third.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with it? Somebody help her out.
Does win the free kick. This for Jackson State is exactly what you want near the tail end game. Win a good free kick and put something on frame that's going to test Megan Holland. Megan Holland came on to start the second half. She did not start the game. The freshman from Barrington, Illinois. And, you know, between her and Cisse, though, pretty stinking good freshman to have a goal for you. The talent is there certainly for both of these players.
All right.
Played for Barrington High School and the Rockford Raptors. 2-time Illinois All-State.
Somebody put a head on this. Good ball.
And there she is, as if on cue. Megan Holland easily collects that one without spilling it. She's also ECL first team all-conference Midwest. A varsity captain at Barrington High School.
All right, ladies, you got 9 minutes.
In her 2024 school season. I'm sure they had a good defense, but you'll take that as a goalkeeper either way. Her partner, who she's traded off goalkeeping duties tonight with, Khadijah Cisse, represented Canada's U17s in this past summer Four Nations tournament. Also has CF Montreal Academy experience. So the goalkeeping position, you know, you lose Mars Josephson, who, I mean, you cannot say enough good things about Mars Josephson. She was
do we not have any subs
in between the pipes? And you think back to
all
all the penalty kick shootouts where she had so many saves against LSU in the SEC tournament in 2023 and against West Virginia in the NCAA first round.
There you go.
Last year.
Quickly, find somebody.
Where she was the difference maker. Multiple saves on penalty shots. And then you're thinking, man, it's going to be hard to replace
Stay right there.
Josephson. But you look at the talent and the experience that Megan Holland and Khadijah Cisse have, and obviously still both freshmen, but really excited to see what both of those freshmen have in store. Perhaps some superwoman type save from both of those goalkeepers over the years here in the Kentucky Wildcats blue. Here's a boy. Kayla Day trying to turn on this one for Jackson State. Eventually wins the throw. Caylah Williams coming back on. It's a good, and certainly points to the fact that Caylah Williams is at least will play this last 7 minutes. She subs back on for Desiree Kayla Tablato. Throw-in coming for the Wildcats. Another substitute coming on. Kaylin Mallon coming back on.
Number 13, Kaylin Mallon. Place number 12, Marilia Nieves-Melchor.
Nieves-Melchor coming off. Kaylin Mallon, the freshman from New York. Two-time All-State first team, two-time ECNL All-Conference first team. And I mean, that's going to be one of the big things you see, not just with Kentucky, but so many of these SEC teams, the depth that they bring on off of the bench. You look down and you're just sort of shocked at how long some of these biographies are for these players, even the freshmen, where it's like, how did you get this many awards already in your young career? And that's certainly the case for so many of these Wildcats.
Substitution, checking in for Kentucky, number 25, Ava Plezia.
Ava Plezia coming back in. And I mean, speaking of the biography, Ava, 138 career goals in high school at Williamsville South. She's first team All-State. She also played basketball. How are you able to score 138 goals and also play basketball? I will not understand, but good for you, Ava. And nothing to be said of.
That push was so obvious. You can't be obvious when you push it.
Jackson State players have. It's kind of the same thing with the biographies, where they have a lot of players with national team experience for their respective countries. Here's Dominguez, pokes it across. Still alive across the face goal. Shot from Glass. Still alive in the box and blasted over the top of the frame. A big chance there for the Wildcats. Sydney Fink, I believe, had made the marauding run up and couldn't put that on frame. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Sturkey again to take the goal kick and try and put it in play for her center midfielders.
See.
Long ball. Tracking onto it there. Great move. That one's going to be a goal kick coming for Jackson. That's Kendall Campbell.
Yeah, she hurt.
With a nice idea, but then the third tackle, and we've seen some injuries throughout the night. Some knocks here, some that we hope aren't more serious than that. But this one for Kendall Campbell, hoping that it's something that she is able to shake off. The trainer will come out for Kentucky. Campbell, the sophomore transfer from California, will be tended to, and we'll take a little bit of a pause here. Score right now, Kentucky 4, Jackson State 0. Just under 4 minutes left to play in this one. As we'll take a little pause and a break and be right back with you.
Okay. Well, while they're attending to the injured player here, first game, it's fine. You know, hopefully coach will adjust before SEC play because I know they got a tough I guess, some tough games before not SEC, SWAC play starts. Excuse me. Before conference play starts. I know they got Southeast Louisiana at some point before then. Let me see if I can pull up the schedule real quick. Yeah, they got Middle Tennessee State after this. And then Western Kentucky, Southeast Louisiana, and then the University of North Dakota. So hopefully we can make some adjustments here for those games to see how we match up against these other teams that are non-conference, because once conference play starts, you really got to be on your A game.
One more opportunity. See, they can put a goal up on the board against this Wildcats team. I mean, if you're Jackson State and the head coach Flo Gaites, you're probably thinking this is the exact test, though, to get the season off to a good start. The Wildcats, such a strong team, receiving votes to be in the top 25 here at the beginning of the year. Not quite making the cut, but I would not be surprised to see them in and around that top 25 throughout the season. That's the sort of opponent. If you're going to play someone in the SEC, ACC, Big Ten, in those power conferences, it's always going to be a stern position, especially when you go away from home. I think they'll get a good measure from here, and they've put in a lot of effort tonight as well. And like we said, headed into the second half, the score only being 2-0 after all the shots absorbed, the crosses into the box. Good experiences. Jackson State takes this game into the rest of the season. In their next games, certainly ones that will be tests, but will not be the level of Kentucky as they go on the road against Middle Tennessee on Sunday. They'll play at 1 o'clock. After that, Kentucky, they've actually got a lot of away games in a row. They play at Western Kentucky, at Southeastern Louisiana, then come back home finally back to Mississippi versus North Dakota on Friday, the 29th of August. So that's one where it'll be good to get home, I'm sure, for them. Cross in, that one end line, it'll be a goal kick coming here for Jackson State. Some good pieces to build on to for Jackson State. If you think about the potential of the players on the field, Caylah Williams has fought extremely hard throughout the game. Or in a center midfield spot, there she is going up for the header. Putting the hard shoulder in there.
Like there you go.
Here to Valentina Low.
Got time. Carry.
Zog. Couldn't find feet there. It'll roll out of play. Just over a minute left to play here in Kentucky. The momentum will be in full effect. And their front end of their season is all home games. It is going to be a good time for Big Blue Nation because you can pretty much pop out the soccer field on any given night for the women's team, and you might end up being at a
quick
game.
Get a go. Come on. Get a go.
And to start it off,
y'all don't care about scoring.
Always feels good. Kentucky trying to possess out of the back here. Actually, Dominguez runs onto it. 20 seconds left to play. Zia going into the challenge. It pops its way out. Here's Dominguez again. Dominguez playing it through. An opportunity here for Eastman. Great tackle away there by Zia.
Don't call it.
That ball cleared away. And that will do it here in Lexington. Home team, Kentucky Wildcats, with a 4-0 victory. Jackson State comes in, absorbs a lot of.
All right, y'all.
Can't
well,
put one up on the board at the end of this one, and the Wildcats cruising victory.
I think we're going to be good here, so we'll go ahead and end that. We'll go ahead and end right there. I mean, this first game, like I said, first game, a lot of adjustments needs to be made. They got Middle Tennessee coming up soon on Sunday. So we got 2 away games, and then we come back home for University of North Dakota. I'm going to try my best to make it to that game. Going to try my best. Again, overall, I'm going to give it a solid game. They held Kentucky. They held Kentucky pretty decent. Just being honest. A lot of adjustments. A lot of adjustments need to be made, and hopefully they can make it before the next game. But anyway, guys, that's the end of that. I appreciate y'all coming through. Hopefully we'll be live this coming up Sunday for the next game. And but again, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. We definitely appreciate it. But I'll catch y'all later. Peace.